What's good, YouTube? Hitman X. Make sure I hit that like, hit that sub, show your boy some love. So, shout out to the Miami Heat. They win this game 112 to 109. Um, First of all, I want to give a shout out to the real Miami Heat fans that I know. And there's only really two, DCB, aka Say Less, and Generation S. Salute to y'all, man. You know what I mean? As a 5 seed to be one game away from the NBA championship, that's big. Um, Generation S, homie. When you gonna listen to me, man? I told you, bruh. Ain't none of these Eastern Conference teams beating Miami, man. I told you, bruh. Hey, just relax. Y'all gonna make it to the finals. Just relax, man. It's something about that defense, man. Something about that defense. That's all I can say. When I see that defense, I see a defense that's leaps and bounds better than any other team in an NBA. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe it could be the Clippers, but where are the Clippers? You know? But nonetheless, Tyler Hero led this game with 37 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. I'm not surprised by Tyler Hero having a performance like this. I was impressed, but I wasn't surprised off the strength that he said right, he came into the NBA, right, saying he patented his game after Devin Booker. So when your favorite player is Devin Booker, or you looking up to a guy like that, I mean, of course you're gonna have a performance like this. It's only right. You did. Suns Nation, stand up. He might be a Phoenix Suns soon too, so be on the lookout for that. But Bam Adebayo, 20 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Great on both ends. Like I said, man, this dude here is clearly the franchise player on this team, the cornerstone of this team. What he brings on both ends is irreplaceable. In my opinion, is more valuable than what Jimmy Butler brings on both ends. I could be wrong. I could be mistaken. But they don't run that zone. That zone does not operate the same without Bam Adebayo, and that's a fact. I know I ain't wrong about that. Without Bam Adebayo and his mobility, that zone is a shadow of itself. You know, that's what makes this zone so different. Is that Bam is a fucking problem. He's everywhere. And at his size, he's hustling and jumping on the floor like, man, salute to Bam. That's my guy. I rocks with him. Jimmy Butler, 24 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal in the block. It was all right. You know, it was an all right performance by Jimmy. I feel like he shied away from mismatches way too much. And that pissed me off. I'm like, you got Kemba Walker on you, dude. Like, you have him in the post. You should be taking him to the basket, but to his credit, he was trying to feed the hot hand. Tyler Hero was cooking. Can't take that away from him. Let me see. Goran Dragic, 22 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Like I said, solid performance from Goran Dragic. I feel like he missed way too many open threes, but maybe I'm just nitpicking. I mean, they won the game, so I can't say too much. I can't criticize a guy who had 22 points in a win, you know, and wasn't really a bad player out there. I can't criticize him. You know what I mean? Solid performance. I can criticize Duncan Robinson though, because for me, I'm like, all right, dude, we know you're a shooter, but you need to take it to the basket a little bit more. Like for me, he looks for his 3-point shot a little bit too much. Like when they're honing in on your 3-pointer, like I'm seeing you come around that curl that y'all like to run a lot, and you're trying to pump fake and get like open shots. Like you're just 3-point hunting. That's all you're doing. Like when you get the defender to jump, won't you go to the basket? Because you have a wide open lane, dude. You could probably get a foul, you know? Like you don't have to shoot threes all the time. But nonetheless, it is what it is. He a young player. I expect him to play better. You know, it is what it is. I ain't gonna shit on too much. But outside of that, wasn't really too much to offer from the Miami Heat. I mean, we know Jay Crowder and Iguodala are pretty much two-way players, and they did a great job playing their role. You know, I can't knock them for that. So let's go ahead and go to the Boston Celtics. Let me stop wasting your time. Jason Tatum had a goose egg in the first half. That second half was legendary, though, man. I'm like, man, this dude here about to choke, man. He about to choke this game away like this. And then he come in that second half. I think he hit a three. His first shot was a three. He just went bananas. I'm like, okay. When I seen that shot go down, I'm like, oh shit, they let him hit. They let him hit. And he started going crazy. I'm like, here we go. Y'all open up a can of worms, man. Come on. You know. I love seeing those type of performances. When you got Tyler Hero and Jason Tatum going back and forth, man. Since I'm not a fan of either team, it makes it even better because I'm like, I can just watch good basketball being played. These are two great teams. Don't get me wrong. These are two great teams. But, man, it's sad that somebody has to lose. You know, it's just sad that somebody has to lose this game. One of these teams had to go home, you know, because they both played great. And they both deserve to be in the NBA Finals. Let me see. Marcus Smart, man. Let me talk about this dude, bro. Hold on real quick. Marcus Smart, what the hell was he out there doing? Now, I understand he had a double-double. 11 assists ain't bad. But most of those assists came off of pretty much defensive breakdowns. He didn't offer anything offensively in the sense that he shot so many silly shots. And a lot of them were open threes. A lot of them were wide open threes. And he clanking them shits. I'm talking about hard off the rim. Like, what the hell is going on with this dude, man? Marcus Smart, dude. Like, wake up. I'm waiting on him to hit a shot. This dude shooting brick after brick after brick. They can't afford to have that type of performance from you, Marcus Smart. I expect, like, if you hit your shots, y'all win this game. You do realize that. So while you going around snapping on players in the locker room, they should have been snapping on you after this game because all those shots you were shooting, you wouldn't stop shooting. You would not stop shooting. Come on, dude. Like, you got to tighten up. Jaylen Brown, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. Strong first half, pedestrian second half. Although he did play great defensively, they kind of, like the Miami Heat were smart. They went away from attacking him. They did their best to pretty much zone in on Kemba Walker and Gordon Hayward. That's who they were pretty much attacking for the majority of this game. So if they had Gordon Hayward in and Kemba Walker on the bench, they'll go at Gordon Hayward. And vice versa. If Kemba Walker was in and Gordon Hayward was on the bench, or if they both were on the court at the same time, which was detrimental because they ran a lineup which, in my opinion, was stupid. They had Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown, if I'm not mistaken, all on the court at the same time. And that came to bite them in the ass because all they had to do was get switches. Like, you run a pick, right? You run a pick and get a switch with Kemba Walker on Bam. Like, come on, dude. You're asking to lose a game. I don't know what the hell Brad Stevens was thinking about on that, but that was a bad game plan. Either way it goes, they lost this game. So, Kemba Walker had 20 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Like I said, man, just a traffic cone on defense. That Olay defense ain't going to cut it, homie. It's not going to cut it. You did? Now, I don't get these players thinking that they too good to play defense. You know what I mean? That's always been a pet peeve to me. When I have a teammate on my team, lazy on defense. Like, I could take you shooting a lot of shots. I could take that. Even though who likes a shot jacker? What's happening? Who likes a shot? Who likes a shot jacker? Nobody likes a shot jacker. But I could take that. I can't take you playing lazy on defense. I just can't do it. You know? But like I said, man, either way, Gordon Hayward, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Solid performance off the bench. They may need to look at starting him because they have nothing to lose. Start him, move Jaylen Brown to the 2, get Marcus Smart the hell up out of here. You know, I understand defensive purposes. You want him in the game, but he was out there getting fried too. Let's not get that twisted. He was getting fried as well. So, either way it goes, man. If I'm a Boston Celtics fan, if I'm an optimistic Boston Celtics fan, let me say that, because there's a lot of Boston Celtics fans on suicide watch. If I'm an optimistic Boston Celtics fan, I'm looking at this game like, okay, we finally beat the zone. We got the ball to the top of the key at the free throw line. That's where you need to attack that 2-3 zone. That's where you need to get the ball to. and they found open shooters. So if there's anything to lay your head down on, is that if they can continue to do that and disrupt that defense, y'all may win game 5. Now, coming back in the series, I'm not sure. But the Boston Celtics, they may win game 5 if they attack early and don't fall behind and play the game the same way they play game 4. If they play game 5 the same way they play game 4, they're going to lose, basically. In a nutshell, they're going to lose, and it's going to be an epic meltdown. But that's all I got, though. I don't want to hold y'all time up. Hitman next. Hit that comment section. Let me know how you feel about this. Shout out to the LDPC and Heat Nation. I ain't with y'all. I ain't Heat Nation. Y'all know I'm Suns Nation over here. Y'all know how we rocking. And y'all know we won the last game we played. But that's just me being petty. That's me being petty. Hitman next. I'm out.